baby. So yeah, another weekend of family. So many weekends with family, everyone coming up, helping us prepare for the baby. It's been really wonderful. I never thought in a million years I would be this prepared, physically if not emotionally, for a baby this far before the baby comes, assuming it doesn't come tomorrow, because it totally could. The baby is at the point where it could have like a premature birth and be okay, which is good, that's encouraging, but hopefully it comes a little bit closer to its due date, which right now is August 28th, by the way. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that, but it could come a little earlier, it could come a little bit later. By the way, if it does come around that due date, that would be really convenient and fantastic, because my office has like a Summer Fridays thing where starting in August, we get every Friday off, and God, that's coming up pretty soon. I'm excited for that. Yeah, every Friday off, 4-day weeks. It's a nice thing in August. And then Labor Day week, which is actually pretty late this year, it's like September 7th, that becomes like a 4-day week. And so I've been saving up all my sick days. I'm going to be using a bunch of my sick days when the baby first comes, and then I'll start digging into my vacation days. But it's nice to feel like all that's happening in this last chunk of the year, because, you know, my office is pretty generous with giving us time off for Thanksgiving and then Christmas. And so I feel like, despite the fact that we live in a crazy country that doesn't offer any kind of maternity or paternity leave, I'm going to be able to use my sick days and my vacation days pretty well to make the most of this last stretch of the year with a newborn. Also, you know, if things go really well in October, we'll be going to a wedding, but that's neither here nor there. That's there. It's definitely there. But anyway, Liz's sister and mom were up this weekend, and they're wonderful, fantastic people. I get along with them really well. And yeah, they were helping us. They were going through the nursery again, helping us organize things. They brought us a bunch more baby clothes, really super cheap baby clothes of all different sizes. And it's amazing to me, like it's really starting to hit me like, oh my God, we're gonna have a little person that is gonna fit in this thing, and then he's gonna fit in this thing, and then we can put him in this fluffy thing with little rabbit ears. And it's really delightful. Like, I'm really excited and tickled by the whole experience. This morning before they left, we were practicing using a Moby blanket, or not a Moby strip, Mobius strip, a Moby blanket, which like wraps around you. We came up with a fun mnemonic device for it that's like, be Obi-Wan, because it like wraps down this way, and it's like, now be Rambo, and you cross it and tie it up around the back, and then the baby fits like right there, and I can do stuff on my laptop or whatever as the baby is doing its thing, hanging out here. And it's just so exciting. Liz's mom also at a yard sale had bought like an old dresser and painted it and like refinished it. It looks beautiful. And she brought it up, and not only is it a dresser with some drawers, also like it's got a great little open area at the top, and then it's the very top of it is perfect as like a changing table area. So, you know, it's like the nursery looks so beautiful right now, and all I can think about when I'm looking at it is like, how long is it going to be before this is all covered in poop and vomit and other baby fluids? Which, you know, you'd think I could be a little bit more like optimistic about that right now, but I've had so many people warning me about poop, it's all I can think about. But yeah, it's really wonderful seeing the nursery like totally set up, and all the different aspects of it. That's like, I'll play with the baby here, its diapers will be here, its cream and, you know, powder and all that will be here and here and here, and being able to visualize like all the different places in the house where things are going to happen. It's really wonderfully exciting, and yeah, so good to have them out this weekend. Baby, hooray. Really great, you know, we're not gonna have a doula or anything, and I'm gonna do the best I can to support my wife during the birth. But Liz's mom and sister have a real, you know, kind of calming influence on her, which is great. And so we established, you know, while they were up here this week that they're gonna be here for the birth, which wasn't something that was really, you know, figured out until now. And I think Liz kind of wanted them to be here, and they wanted to be here, but they didn't want to ask to be here, because, you know, every person giving birth should really have whatever conditions they want for that birth. I really and truly believe that. Anything they want, for God's sakes, give it to them. They are going through an incredible experience, and anything to make them more comfortable is great. So, Liz wants her mom and sister there. They're going to be there. They're going to help me out. I'm sure they'll be able to, you know, talk me through a lot of things, because this is so new to me. I've never even held a baby before. I've obviously never attended a birth. My framework for what it looks like seeing a birth is one of my cousins, my youngest cousin. I remember when I was like, I must have been like 7 or 8 or something like that. I didn't see her born, but I saw my aunt, like, you know, with her right after she was born in the hospital, and that was kind of, you know, crazy and amazing, and like, oh my god, humans can make other humans. My wife and I were joking today, it's like, my wife is a 3D printer of babies, because I'm dealing with technology stuff all the day, and being like, how amazing is technology? My wife can do more amazing things than any technology can. So anyway, baby stuff, it's gonna be very comforting to me to have Liz's mom and sister there, and Liz's mom, who's a nurse practitioner, really knowledgeable, and again, a very calming influence, so I think everything's going to be great. I have a great feeling about this birth. I think everything is going to go well, and if things don't go well, all the right people and settings are in place to make everything somehow work out. So I'm feeling good. I'm feeling excited, still terrified, but a little bit less terrified. I really can't wait to meet this little guy. I'm really excited to be a father. I always knew I wanted to be a father, but coming up this close on it, like, the more I think about it, the more I kind of get elated, and kind of a pure euphoric feeling kind of comes over me. So I'm really focusing on all the joy and excitement of the thing, and not the complete overhaul of my life and burdens and responsibilities that's going to come, because I know in my heart of hearts it's all going to be worth it. Baby stuff, yeah, I really can't wait.